Have you ever wondered what's really going on with those little pedestrian buttons at the crosswalk? No, seriously. Pause for a second, my friend. You're walking down Main Street, hot coffee in hand, you get to the corner, and there it is, that shiny silver button. It's inviting you, tempting you, daring you to push it. You press it, maybe once, maybe 10 times in rapid-fire mode like you're unlocking a cheat code in an old-school video game, and then you wait. Does the light change? Maybe. Maybe not. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, is this button doing anything at all, or is it just another cog in the giant wheel of deception rolling through our everyday lives? That's right, I said deception. Stick with me because today we're diving headfirst into the mother of all urban conspiracies, the real purpose behind pedestrian crossing buttons. I know it sounds crazy, but I promise by the end of this video, you'll never look at a crosswalk the same way again. I'll warn you now, some truths are so bizarre, so mind-blowingly out there that only the truly curious or the deeply suspicious will dare to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Let's start with a simple question. If you're living in the United States, in a modern city, surrounded by the best technology mankind has ever known, satellites, facial recognition, TikTok algorithms reading your mind, why are you still walking up to a pole and pressing a button just to cross the street? It's 2025, and we've got drones delivering our burritos, but apparently the multi-million-dollar traffic system needs your little finger's help to function. Makes sense, right? Wrong! It doesn't make sense. And that, my friend, is exactly the point. You see, most people think the button triggers the traffic light to change. That's what we were told. But did you know? Brace yourself. Most of these buttons are completely, utterly, 100% disconnected? I'm not kidding. Various cities, including New York and Los Angeles, have admitted it. The majority of pedestrian buttons aren't even wired to anything. They're what scientists call placebo buttons. That's right, placebos. Like those sugar pills your aunt swears by, but for impatient city dwellers. Now, you might be thinking, well, maybe the city just forgot to update the hardware. Oh, how sweet, how innocent. But the truth, my friend, is much darker, much stickier. I have it on good authority, sources who prefer to remain anonymous. And by anonymous, I mean they speak only in encrypted DMs and emoji codes, that there is a secret brotherhood of city engineers who meet in abandoned subway stations, plotting to install as many fake buttons as humanly possible. They call themselves the Brotherhood of the Button. Their mission, to study our behavior, measure our patience, and rumor has it, to drive us all slowly insane, one crosswalk at a time. Don't believe me? Let's get into the numbers. In the city of Boston, for example, more than 70% of crosswalk buttons are what officials call mechanically isolated. Translation, you could push that button till your thumb falls off, and the light will change whenever the traffic computer feels like it. Not when you do. Sometimes the button is hooked up to absolutely nothing. Sometimes it's connected to a small speaker that emits a ding just to make you feel like you did something. Is that service or psychological warfare? But wait, there's more. Have you ever wondered why you always see someone at the crosswalk pressing the button multiple times, like they're trying to win at whack-a-mole? Why do they do that? Why do you do that? You've been conditioned, my friend. That's right, conditioned. Decades of psychological research performed by shadowy figures in lab coats who never see daylight have shown that humans love a good illusion of control. Pressing a button, even if it does nothing, makes us feel powerful, gives us hope, keeps us docile. And this is where things take a turn for the truly bizarre, because what if I told you this entire button scam is just a front, a distraction? According to documents I obtained from a man who may or may not have been wearing a tinfoil hat, these buttons are actually alien surveillance devices. Yes, you heard me right. Extraterrestrial technology, hiding in plain sight. Every time you press the button, you're not sending a signal to the traffic computer. No, you're sending a signal straight to an alien command ship orbiting somewhere behind the moon. They're tracking our habits, our movements, our very willingness to obey. Think about it. Every time you wait for a green man to tell you it's safe, the aliens learn a little bit more about how to control us. Still not convinced? Well, my sources tell me that if every pedestrian in America pressed every button at the exact same time, it would send a pulse strong enough to activate the final protocol, opening a wormhole that dumps all jaywalkers directly into the DMV. Where do you think the people in those endless DMV lines come from, huh? Exactly. Let's not forget about the secret government agencies. I'm talking about the Button Bureau, the most classified division of the Department of Transportation. Their job? To make sure no one ever knows the truth. They change the wiring at random, swap out functioning buttons with fake ones, and monitor the footage for button abusers. And if you think I'm joking, just remember, you never see the same crosswalk technician twice, do you? Coincidence? I think not. So next time you approach a crosswalk and feel the urge to smash that button, take a moment, look around, ask yourself, am I really controlling a light or is something else controlling me? Could it be an experiment? A prank by bored city planners? Or maybe, just maybe, the first step in an interplanetary invasion? I'm just here to ask the questions nobody else dares to, my friend. You decide what's real. But whatever you do, don't stop pushing buttons, because if you do, who knows what'll happen next. Smash the like button if you want to stay one step ahead of the Button Brotherhood. And remember, in the world of urban conspiracies, nothing is ever as simple as it seems.